For past couple of my videos, I've been using the this wireless microphone, this K9 wireless microphone. This microphone is great, and I also used this. This is the Boya, I think BY something. I can't remember the name. Okay, let me see if it's written here. So this is a Boya microphone. It's BY, I think B1 or something. I can't remember, but I've used this microphone. This is a lav microphone, a lavalier microphone, and this is also a lav microphone, but this is wireless, and as you can see, this is wired. You can use it with your camera and with your smartphone or your TV. So I've used this for a couple of videos, and I decided to switch to this. So this is the Fifine k688 microphone. It's a dynamic microphone like the SM7B. I've switched to this microphone. One thing you have to know, this microphone is kind of like sensitive. So this is me speaking, talking on the microphone, the K9 wireless microphone. So one thing I noticed, when you make contact with the microphone either way, I think it has some funny sounds to it. Like, I don't know, maybe you can actually hear it, and it's kind of sensitive when you actually maybe take this and hit some part of the microphone. But you're not going to be having problems with that because you're going to set the microphone in a way that the cables would not move, or you would not have to be holding it just because of the test. That's why you see me holding this microphone either way. But the practical way I'm going to be using it is having it on a boom stand, but I'm not going to be doing that currently. So let's say you want to mute the microphone. Okay, now it's actually talking, so you can be able to mute your microphone if you want, and you can unmute it if you want. Okay, so this is me speaking on the Fifine k688 microphone. It's an USB and XLR microphone, and currently I'm using the USB input. So I'm kind of like hoping my voice would be a lot more better than when I'm using this microphone, this wireless microphone. Like, it's going to be better, not like 100% better, but at least it's going to be a lot more better because this is a dynamic microphone. Sometimes price doesn't actually matter, but the quality of this would be much more better than this. And one thing you should know is when you're using the XLR, the XLR gives you different options because you can connect it to an audio interface and you get good audio compared to basically how it would sound. I mean, you can put it as far as you want. So this is kind of like around 5 meters from my mouth. So I'm going to listen to it. I don't know how it sounds, but this is how it would normally sound when I'm talking, how close it's going to be to my mouth. And if I talk to the side, you could hear it doesn't pick sound that much from the side. And if I talk to the back, it doesn't pick sound from the back. So it's a dynamic microphone. It should just pick what's right in front of it. Okay, so one of the things that we have on this microphone is you can see over here, it has an input, right, whereby you can just, if you have an headset, you want to listen to what you're recording, you can actually connect it. I know this is a microphone I'm just using because it has the 3.5 mm jack. So you can also control how loud your headphone volume is. So yes, there's a dial over here, and also the most important feature here is the gain dial. Let's say you're talking too loud and you don't want your output to be that loud, you can actually reduce it. So you can bring it low and increase it as high as this. That way you can control how loud your gain is. So normally on some microphone you have to do that on your audio interface, but this one it has it on the microphone itself, so you don't actually need an audio interface to get that. So one other thing I noticed, it's the foam, the capsule is kind of like too light. It's kind of like too light, so you still be getting those plosive sounds. So if you want a quality capsule, you can actually get the one for the SM7B, which is the Shure SM7B, and just connect it on it, and it will work. So, in my opinion, I feel the microphone is the better microphone as compared to these cheaper ones, and it's not as expensive as the SM7B, which goes around for I think 400 plus US dollars, unless you're buying the fake. So that's one of the problems with this microphones. You can get a lot of fake out there. So, but the SM7B costs around $400. The MV7 costs around 250. I mean, this costs around 70 to 80, depends on where you're getting that from. So, and the audio has I mean, compared to what I've tested, I haven't used a lot of mics, but I mean, compared to the mic I've tested, this the sound has a richer vibe to it compared to others. So I would say, and also some other people, like so many people that have tested this and compared this with the SM7B have said the sound details as not as okay. So the city sound details is not as different as the SM7B. I mean, the SM7B would be the better microphone, but the difference would not be miles away. It's because they kind of like slight difference. So I think this mic is okay if you can afford it, or if you're looking for something like this, you can get it. And if you have more to spend, I'm going to be suggesting you get the Fifine Tank 3. So it's I think $50 more than this. It costs an extra $50 as compared to this, but you will be getting much more better quality as compared to this. But if you're on a budget, you can actually get this. As you can see, I've been talking on this and the sound is really, really amazing. So there you have it. Thank you for watching this video. So please do not forget to subscribe and like the video. So if you have any comments, leave it in the comment section. I'm going to reply your comments. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.